Today is a very special day. It marks the first time we have an iFixit-made electronic device on the Teardown table. Meet the FixHub Power Series portable soldering station. It's the first electronic device we've ever made and we couldn't be more proud of it. Our portable soldering station combines a 55 watt-hour battery that can keep you soldering unplugged for about 8 hours. And our smart iron is loaded with features including a superpower 100 watt iron that goes from cool to ready to solder in under 5 seconds. Thanks to our friends at Lumafield, we can give you a sneak peek at what's inside our portable soldering station. Having worked on this thing for so long, it's crazy to get to see it in this way, and as complicated as it looks here, it's a very repairable device. Let me show you. To get things started, let's see what comes in the box. Right away, we've got some documentation, including this poster that has some handy tips for people just getting started soldering. And then you have the power station, the smart soldering iron, and its USB-C cable. But don't toss the box yet. Lift up the insert and you've got a complimentary driver with all the bits you'll need to repair your iron and power station. That's all that's in the box, so let's grab our driver and start digging in. First up, the portable power station. To get started, use your Torx driver to remove the 2 screws on the back of the device and then lift off the rear panel. To disconnect the battery, I'm going to insert the spudger into one of the slots along the battery connector and then rotate the spudger to lift the connector up. Repeat on the other side and the connector lifts up enough to grab and pull straight up to fully disconnect the battery. Pressing on the 2 screw dimples allows me to slide the outer case forward and separate it from the internals. The outer case still has a couple of additional parts we can remove, including the tool mounts on either side of the case, both held in place by a single Phillips screw, and the kickstand which just pulls straight out of the case. Back to the internals, the battery cover pops off with just a little help from my spudger and then just lifts right off. And there it is, the 55 watt-hour rechargeable battery we knew you would need to replace at some point, and we made it so you can. We've still got more to do on this power station. The power knob pulls straight away from the chassis and then the front cover and action button can pop right out. Flipping the internals over, we have the 2 guardrails secured by 4 Phillips screws, and once those are removed, the chassis lifts right up. All that's left is the UI board and its components. The selector knob unscrews and can be pushed behind the board, and the screen just needs to be disconnected and then pushed through the board to remove it. All in all, a quick and easy disassembly that gives you access to pretty much any component inside. Now let's take a look at that smart soldering iron. First off is the heat-resistant soldering cap, which itself has a replaceable cap spring clip. The soldering iron tip pulls straight out and then we're left with 4 Phillips screws on the cap end of the iron. Once those are out, the blue cap end lifts off and then the power switch and circuit board can be pulled straight out. All that's left is the iron's handle, which twists to separate the grip from the rest of the handle. In designing our first electronic device, we did everything within our power to make everything easily removable and replaceable. We also wanted you to be able to fix your portable soldering station, so we made sure we sell all the replacement parts you'll need to keep your soldering station going, and made guides to help you through any repair you might need to do. Now, we don't have a scoring rubric for soldering irons, at least not yet, but if I were to score this device, I think I'd give it a 10 out of 10.